Okay, YouTubers, so today we are in Gympie. We're what they call the river walk. Up there is the highway north to Bundaberg and places like that, and the highway about an hour and a half to Brisbane. As you get into Gympie and come through Gympie, just before you get to Macca's, you'll see the road that says down to the river walk, which is the intersection up there. This has all been done recently, and it's an incentive of the council. I do believe that it is now finished or very soon to be opened, and it goes along the river around to the Fossicking grounds, and it starts at Kidd Bridge. There is another entrance at Kidd Bridge where you can stop and walk the whole thing, but I'm at the highway at the moment. This will give you an idea of what it is, if you can read that. And we shall go for a bit of a walk in a minute, and I'll show you where I've actually done a bit of metal detecting down here. So that'll give you an idea. I think it's a great thing for Gympie. Anything that brings jobs to a town, I think is a good thing. Now, this gives you Kidd Bridge. It shows you the where it goes to, but I do believe that it goes right around, or it will be going right around to the Fossicking fields. So that'll give you an idea in the yellow where it is, and it's a great place to come. There's swimming and walking, and go around to the Fossicking fields and do a bit of fossicking. Now, I think that this white dot here is where it's going to go. I'm not sure, but so there you are. So it starts at Kidd Bridge at the moment, and as far as I know, it goes around to the sands. So we're going to go and have a look and see how much they've done. Gives you an idea of the legend. Great place to come and exercise. Like I said, it's a if it gives jobs for the region, why not? Some people criticise these things, but if someone gets permanent employment out of it, why not? You know, and I think it's good for the region. And here's a very, very good, beautiful area. This is where they come swimming. A very good swimming spot. And down here, where these rocks are, I've been metal detecting all along here, and I found quite a few hot rocks down in this area down here, and they've done all this up now. It wasn't as, oh well, I thought this has always been like this, but they've done this part up in the bank up here. But along that bank there, I got quite a few good signals when I was down here with the metal detector. But it's quite a beautiful spot. You can see the riverbank and the sand piled up on the other side there, the river. One of the bridges. The highway is just up there on top of that ridge. That gives you an idea of how close you are to the highway. But this is absolutely beautiful area here, and in summer very popular. So that's where we were before. As the sun comes up behind me, you can see that area, and this little area here, this brand new area that for people to sit on. They've got some lovely sandstone hard seats here. This sandstone probably from around the area by the looks of it. A couple of them there. Quite a nice little area they're doing. It's nearly finished. It shouldn't be far off opening, but we'll go around a bit further and see if it is linked up. Okay, YouTubers, I've just been informed that this is where the walk ends. It is to be linked up with the Fossicking fields. I don't know how much more they got to go, but they're doing it from the other side too. So this river walk will be linked up eventually. At the moment, this is as far as you get. There's no entry, but as you can see, it's right here on the bridge. Just here, it's going to go under the bridge. So, and it goes around this way, around here, back down to Kidman's Bridge. So there you are. So it will be linked up eventually, but not yet. Okay, so we're down here, metal detecting on the beach, on the where the rocks are here, and I've got something here. We're going to try to find out what it is. Finding a lot of nails and that, and it's here. Just here somewhere it is. I'll get back to you if I find it. So, I don't know whether you can see it here, but this is what I got. A little screw. And you can see that. Have a look, got to find it. A little screw. There it is. There. That's what was in there. Just a screw. But it could have been something else. Well, I'll give you all an idea. I just got a signal here. You can see how deep that is. Now this thing, this pile, I picked that up and I never gave up on it. I wasn't going to dig anymore, but I didn't. That's what it was. It was that little tiny sinker that I pulled out of there. So that'll give you an idea what this pile will pick up. It took me ages to find that. That hole's pretty deep. I'll see if I can show you. That's down there. That's how deep it was. I flicked it out of that hole. I flicked it out of that hole. So there you go. I was just lamenting. I just found that little sinker down deep, and I ran over this fire here. The rocks were all piled against it, and look what's here. I'll see if I can get him up for you. Can you see it there? Well, it'll be a 20-cent piece. Yeah, someone threw their money in the fire. I'll clean him up and have a look at him when I get home. Got that much money in Australia, they throw it away and burn it. So there you go. Well, YouTubers, that's the end of our hunt. The Mary River walk, where they've just put that new Mary River lifestyle walk in along the riverbank. It isn't unfortunately isn't joined up yet with the Fossicking end, but they tell me it's not that far away. It's still worth a run to Gympie, Queensland to have a look at. Bring your metal detector, do a little bit of Fossicking, do a little bit of metal detecting. You've seen what I did on the video. This is the end of it now. People ask me what I clean my fines up in. Well, this, I don't know whether you can see this, double strength vinegar, just the cheap stuff, 8%. I use a bit of that and I find that that does a good job. What I found today is, of course, Corona, but it's only the extra light. I like the full strength. But anyway, they were drinking a pretty good beer. That, believe it or not, is just off someone's boat. A kayak or boat. It's been a bit of gunk someone's put on there to stop it from sinking. I hope they didn't sink. Bit of wire and the nail, old nail, found that. That's really, really heavy. I don't know whether that's a bit of lead. Could be, very heavy. And another bit of, this would be all 100-year-old rusty pieces of stuff that's been there forever in the river, been washed down with the floods. Another old nail. And that that could have been a bag seal or something like that, or a piece of lead. Someone's been making sinkers out years ago. They fish in that river, of course, too, down there where they swish and swim. All sorts of water, canoeing, kayaks, all sorts of things go on down there. They have a great time. Little bits of steel, more metal. Of course, that's a tech screw. More metal, solid metal. That looks like that might have been broken off something alloy. And 2010 20 cent coin, that one. So it's a 2010 model. That one. Now this thing drove me mad finding this. This little tiny sinker was down the handle length of that handle. But I got it, I dug it up, I found it. That little pile metal detector found it, and I pinpointed it, so there you are. It doesn't miss much, but hopefully I'll get something a little bit better than this next time. Don't know where I'm going next time, but there you are. That was a river walk in Gympie along the Merry River. Come and have a look. It should be finished in the next couple of months. We shall see. Don't forget to go in September. Also in Gympie, the championship metal detecting championships. There's pretty good prize money. So it's in September, and it's on Facebook if you want to find where it is. Apparently, Mine Lab and all the big name metal detecting companies are going to be there. So, and Aquachig is supposed to be there. So, all right, until next time, YouTubers, and I hope you get that big hunk of gold. One that size would be nice.